I made a very boneheaded mistake at work. Now, I work at a convenience store. Now, anybody that works at a convenience store been in there, they know that they have soda machines and fountain machines and other stuff like that that use what the convenience store clerks call bibs. Now, these bibs are 3 to 5 gallon bags of soda mix and other mixes. That includes cherry flavoring, freaking slushy mix and stuff like that. Now, at the end, near the end of my shift, my boss came for her shift, and we were changing out the bibs in the back because there was 9 out of, think about 13 or 18 sodas that were completely empty. So that was bad, and it being near the most busiest day it can be, which is a Saturday, I decided I was going to unhook all the ones that needed changed, and then I was going to put them back with new ones. So, in a fit of brilliance, I didn't think to look at the hose names, and I put the cherry shot for the sodas, and I hooked it up to a hose that I thought was the right one. Now, all I know is that it was a red hose, and the liquid that comes out of it is red. That's all I cared about at the moment. I didn't think this through. So I decided, okay, now that that's hooked up, I'll go and hook the other one. Now, about 5 minutes later, my boss looks at me and says, make sure that you put them in the right spot. And so it got me to do a double take, and I was looking down at the cherry shot I just put in and realized that there was 2 red hoses. So it got me thinking, uh-oh. And I looked at her, and I knew in the back of my head that she knew that I just fucked up. Or effed up. So I just asked her about 3 times, did I just mess up? And she said she doesn't know. And she clearly knew. The look on her face just showed that she was contemplating I may have just hired an idiot. And so I go back, and I was thinking to myself, okay, I only unhooked the cherry shot and the slushy machine mix, and those are both red. So I go to the slushy machine, and it was running. And I'm like, oh no. I go and I shut it off, go and tell my boss, and she's like, excuse me, you put it in what? I was so angry at myself. I made the biggest boneheaded mistake I could possibly make, especially when she said that the machine cost $12,000 and I could have just broken the machine. And I'm like, now hearing that, I'm fired, aren't I? And luckily I'm not fired. Luckily I am not fired. But I knew the look in her face. The look in her eyes. She just gave me this look when I told her what I did. And she's like, you are such a bonehead. I hired a freaking bonehead. So, and then we fixed all the bibs, and then I finally realized that if I would just looked at the hose, it was in front of my face. It said, Bone Chiller Slushy. It had the name of the hose I hooked to the cherry shot. Where it was going. I didn't look where I was putting it. And that made me feel like such more of an idiot. So I hope that anybody seeing this who knows me or has worked for a convenience store will gladly say and probably can tell me that I was a pretty big idiot. And if you want to laugh at me, go right ahead. Laugh. Because it is funny. And I I laugh every time I think about it. Because that was pretty stupid. Um, I'm pretty sure I got people a little sick there. A very cherry slushy. Yeah. Um, so yeah. And this is gonna go on Facebook, so comment on it what you think of it. And I'm pretty sure if you're friends with me in real life and you watch this, you're gonna razz me and laugh at me and cause me mental torment for the next 5 months. So, yeah, that's it. Bye.